Hey, good morning guys. I want to speak to you guys about something that I just found out. So one of my first roller coasters I ever went on is rumored to be closing soon. That is Kingda Ka at Six Flags Great Adventure. So I want to talk about why they're closing, or why it's supposed to close, not why it is closing, why they're planning to close it. We're not even sure if they're gonna close it or not, it's just a heavy rumor right now. The rumor started 3 months ago and I didn't take it serious. Now I'm starting taking it serious because there's actually markers around it. So those of you that don't know, Kingda Ka is actually an intimate accelerator coaster, which means it's an intimate coaster that goes straight up and straight down, and then that's it. And it's a hydraulic launch coaster, which is actually costs over $1 million to maintain every single year. So this is what this main problem is, I'm noticing. If you guys don't know, Six Flags and Cedar Point or Cedar Fair are one company now. And Cedar Point, one of the Cedar Fair parks, actually just made Top Thrill 2 last year with Damperla as a manufacturer. And since it costs so much to maintain the hydraulic launch coasters, that's why they converted that to an L7 swing launch. So it looks like that they're not gonna go with redeeming Kingda Ka to Kingda Ka 2.0 because the Damperla had the ride down for most of the season this year. But Kingda Ka is just the fastest and tallest operating coaster right now, roller coaster, or active, not acting, but currently has the title for the world's tallest and fastest roller coaster just because the fastest roller coaster in Abu Dhabi world's closed. So this is such a big deal for the coaster community because all the coaster enthusiasts loves Kingda Ka. I remember that was like I said in the beginning, this was my first big boy roller coaster. It was pretty much, I went there with my friend Timmy and he really wanted to go on it and I was like, I'm not sure about it. I actually was scared to go on it at the time. I wasn't a big coaster enthusiast in that point in my life yet, like I am now. But then I went on it, I was like, oh, this is actually very fun. But I want to talk about what could possibly replace that. Now insert clips of markings where the stuff got marked, or where the construction marks are for you guys. But I think there's only two options that could replace it. Since one of the rumors is right now that if they close Kingda Ka, they're gonna close Green Lantern just because it's not a popular ride and it's right next to each other and that opens up a big plot of land. So option number one will be a B&M Giga Coaster, which will mean it'll be over 300 foot, the roller coaster. And it'll pretty much be like Mako on steroids, pretty much. It'll be like Fury 325. If you guys remember that POV I inserted from when I was talking about what could possibly replace Scorpion. But it's gonna be like Fury 325 if they do the Giga option. And it probably won't open anything till 2027 because you don't wanna rush a big Giga coaster to come out right away. The other option is they could do a Top Thrill 2 idea with rebranding it with a swing launch with the L7s instead of having hydraulics, but don't have Zamperla, the person that make Top Thrill 2, make it. They could have Intimate make it instead with the swing launch. Since they currently had the swing launch on the Pantheon in Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, which I've never been on, but I want to go on that so bad, it looks good. But you could possibly do that. They did have the swing launch, I think, also on the, what is it called? The one that's in the Islands of Adventure, not Velocicoaster, or Hagrid's Mystical Motorbikes. So they could do the swing launch with that also. So, but this is such a big deal to the coaster community, they close it. It'd be like, and the first part is, if they're gonna announce it, they'll probably announce it the day I'm recording the video, November 5th, on Election Day. So as they close, they'll announce its closure on the next Election Day, which is today, November 5th. That's to get people distracted from the whole Joe Biden and, not Joe Biden, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump situation. So if they announce it, it'll probably be today just to get people distracted from that. But I really hope they do not close. Kingda Ka used to be Kingda Ka and El Toro was the best 1-2 combo I've ever been to in an amusement park, honestly. The airtime from El Toro and just everything about Kingda Ka, the adrenaline rush from the hydraulic launch. As a fan of Kingda Ka, I don't want them to close it, but I understand why, because the hydraulic launch coasters does cost a lot to maintain. I do understand why, just the hydraulic roller coasters just cost a lot to maintain. According to what I heard from I think Theme Park Brandon, that's the name of his channel. He used to be Theme Park Prediction, but now I think he rebranded to Theme Park Brandon. It does cost $1 million every season to maintain it. And I could imagine they want to lower the prices for the maintenance to improve the guest experience. And I feel like the best way to do that actually is to have Intimate make a Top Thrill 2 type situation with the swing launch, but have Intimate, not Zamperla. And other thing, like I said, is the Giga Coaster. from and none of the B&M coasters ever closed. But this is gonna be crazy if Kingda Ka is gone. You're not gonna see that 457-foot top hat. Just iconic sight to see when you're in the parking lot in the Great Adventure. I remember I was so excited to see it, but I didn't want to ride it. And then I ended up riding it, liking it. I never been on Doom Majaro, Drop of Doom, or whatever it's called. But I would like to ride that if they don't shut down the Kingda. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section about the rumors of Kingda Ka closing. Ugh. If you guys like more theme park content, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video to anyone that you think will like theme park content. As normal, bye.